Hello, and my name's Josephine, and today it's Back to Basics Monday card making, card making for beginners, and today we are looking at toppers. So I've just brought a few from Poundland to show you. And I might be using these perhaps in another week, but I'm not actually using these today. But I just thought that if you wanted to go out there and buy a cheap topper, so as I say, yeah, these are from Poundland, these were from Home Bargains. Obviously there's no little sentiments, whereas these are sentiments, and this massive great big pack was for £4 from the range. So we're looking at toppers today. Now I've had a look in my crafty stash, and I wanted to bring by some of my old, as I say, old and different card stash. So this is a card that we are going to use for a topper today, and I'm going to use a sentiment from this. This is another topper that we're going to use today. So two female and a male card. So we're doing a gatefold, an easel and a side step card today. Okay, so we will move this away and we will start with our easel card. Now I have cut the bits out, she says, and sorry, I thought I was all organised and I'm not. So obviously this is a normal card, but we're folding it in the middle and then folding it in the middle to make a gatefold card. Okay, so this is the topper, and I wanted to take the pink out. So I could use the brown, I could literally, there's loads of colours in there, but I thought that I'd take the pink out of it. I'm using Collall glue as well because it hasn't got a water-based glue in there, and if you have a water-based glue it will warp your card and it won't look good. So obviously, and that, yeah, I've talked about glues, so I'm not going to talk about them no more. So this is the topper that we're going to use. I found it in my stash, so in actual fact these are my hashtag 100s, I should say, because yeah, I haven't brought anything here at all. This is all from my stash. I went and had a look to see what papers I had that I could use. So again, I've cut, oh, and that's upside down. Make sure the words are around the right way, Josephine. Now I am actually videoing this before I go on holiday. So you will be seeing this when I'm on holiday, and I won't be back. And I didn't want to miss out on my basic, my basic Mondays. So I was going to do a tutorial with my card kits, but I thought whoever wins the card kits, I'm going to do a private tutorial so that only they can actually have a look and watch it, and then perhaps I might put it out there for everybody else. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So obviously I've matted this on top of, so this is 2.5, and then I've gone in 1/8 of an inch so that you've got a border of a white. You see the border? I think that looks quite nice. Now what I'm going to do again is glue this on, pop this down, and then just cut it the bottom. So it's cheats way, as I call it. So I'm just going to pop the glue on here, and I'm going to do it upside down so you can see. So I'm doing these back to basics for my dear friend May. May, I hope that you are getting something out of this, and I hope everybody else is as well, because yeah, I know that there's a lot of ladies out there that already do card making, so you don't really need to watch these. But do you know what, sometimes it just helps for you to watch. Now, this is a topper, but not only that, this is a decoupage topper. I'm not doing decoupage because we'll visit that in another episode. So I'm just using this as my topper. A note just to say. So when you put your glue down on a gatefold, you've got to remember that you don't want to put glue on everything. You only want to put glue on half. So I think I might raise this up and make sure that I'm doing this okay. Scissors. I'm going to raise this up to give it a little bit of dimension. And let me just, instead of wasting it, just pop a few more bits. So I could just quite easily have just popped this flat, so glued it flat, but I decided that I wanted to raise it up. Now today we are looking at toppers and gems as well, like blinging it up, putting a few gems on. So last week we just looked at matting and layering. This week it is matting and layering, looking at your toppers and then deciding what colour you're going to take out of your topper. And I'm doing this upside down, so please bear with me. Okay. So obviously I could have matted, if this was a bigger card, I would have perhaps matted this onto something else, but that looks quite nice, I think. So inside, I'm going to pop these, I think, on here. So again, I'm going to raise this one up, and I might raise the other one up. So this just, so when you open it up, you can actually, so it follows on, because you've got the flowers, and now I can't get this off. You've got your flowers here, and I want them in, I'm going to put them up there, I think, there. And then I'm going to pop this little one just behind. So again, I'm just going to layer this up to give it some dimension. I mean, we've got little flower there, but I just wanted to put something when you open the card up, and obviously in that you can do your writing or whatever. So yeah. Okay, and then we'll bring in some bling. So what are we going to have here? We could put some bling over the topper, just to make it stand out a bit. I'm terrible. I'm not organised at all. I think I'm just thinking about going away. But hey. So this just shows you that obviously your crafty stash. So the ladies out there that haven't looked at their old crafty stash for a long time, this was something from I do believe Create and Craft a long time ago, and I decided to have a look at it. I've done a few things with this. So can you see, just using that bit of bling, it just brings it just brings it out. And then what we do is we will pop a, no, I should be using my pokey tool, but I'm not. Three, if I've got enough. I might have enough. Two. It's good to go in twos. I could do some there. But there. That's the first gatefold card. So you could obviously add something in, and in actual fact I just want to put a little bling on one of those flowers. So I just think that it just might, so this is how I go. I never get a card done. Can you see? There. Pretty. So that's card one done. Okay. So next card we are going to do, let's bring this in, we're going to do Side Stepper, and this measures 6 by 6 or 6.5 by 6, I'm not too sure. So I've cut my first layer, and again I'm picking out this colour, and I'm picking out the pinky colour as well. So although that's quite a busy pattern, but because this is going to be on top, it takes it off. So yeah, see what you think when I put it on. So again, Collard glue from my first mat, and this is going straight on the cardstock, and I do believe this is 6.5, this would be 6. So sometimes going down, or going down a 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch, and then oh no, that goes around like that. So this, and then I've come in about 1/2 an inch round. Make sure I get the writing up the right way. Okay, so I'm doing good doing this upside down. Okay, then obviously down here, so this is 2 3/4, so by 6 and, it is 6.5, 6 and 6 inches. But this is all about matting and layering. Okay, so to make it kind of like match, I want to bring it over. Yeah, give it an edge. So again, now I think again I'm going to I know, I bet you're saying, oh, she's doing pink again. So which way do you think? And the Collard glue, it gives you enough time for wiggle room. I'm going to do this down here. 1, just to add some tape on a roll, because sometimes this is, yeah, rather than using all those little foam strips. Again, now because this is a side stepper, and the way that we're sticking it on, we don't want to stick the topper all over. We only want to do it halfway, because I'm going to stick it like that. Okay, so we just quickly peel off these, and then we'll put some bling on and a sentiment, and this should be our, do you know what's wasting more time taking these off. Dear me. Right, I'm going to just do this one and then that's it, because I want to make sure that I get everything all in this video. There. I'll bring that there. And about there. Okay. So then I'm going to bring in a sentiment. And I think I'm going to go for, which one do you think? I know you're all shouting at me. Go for that one, go for that colour, go for that colour. I'm not too sure. Oh, this looks like they've take them out. See, I'm going to go for this one. So I think down there. Thank you. Now I have got quickly, I'm going to quickly do this. These little blings. Some really pretty. So when you add your topper, so this was an old topper, and when you put your bling on, it brings it to life. So have a go, try, see what you can come up with. Let's put that one on there, and that one on there, and oopsie, I want to put one up here, and there. So that's quite a cute little card. And this is side stepper. So then you would write all your sentiments. So that's lovely as well. Okay, so that's 2 cards. Now our 3rd card, quickly. Let's see if I've got time to do this. So this is a very masculine card. I'm going to use this topper. Again, Collall glue. And I'm going to quickly pop this down. Now, with my my Back to Basics Mondays, I give out a card kit. So if anybody out there would like a kit, there will be some toppers in the kit for you to have a play with. There will be some, obviously, some backing papers. I haven't actually got one sorted, not yet, but I will have one sorted, and there will be enough for 3 cards. So we've put our first mat down, and this is our second one. Again, Collall glue. I'm quickly rushing now. Don't want to. Okay. Now we will mat this onto here. So I'm using all up my spare bits and pieces, and that's what it's all about when you're crafting, is using up stuff that you've got. That's a bit skewy. Now my eyes are watering. Oh dear. So this is a stepper card, and with a stepper card you need to have it raised up. Okay, so we need to have it raised up so that the stepper bit doesn't fall down. And then we're going to, see, right, that's not properly, let's give this a good crease. Again, with your stepper cards, make sure, and all your cards, they've got a good crease there, so they stay. Okay, so now let's quickly mat this onto our card. So we're going to put it all the way over. and like so, and then turn it over. And it's good when you do this, you can actually see where you need to cut, so it's a cheap's way of matting one of your cards. And I'm sure that you all do it, but May, I know my friend May, she has problems, so this is for her. And Renee as well. You know, Renee, that I'm doing this for you as well. So I want to bring in this this lovely brown, because obviously it matches there. And I'm going to pop some Collall glue just along here for it to stick, and then we'll cut it off at the end. I know it's still moving around. I'll get there though. It'll be fine. There. What's that? Then I've roughed the edges up. Let's see. And we're going to put this onto there. So again, only halfway down, because I want this to be dimensional. And have we got any bling? Have I got any coloured bling? I think I've got some goldy coloured, which would do, I think. Oh, I've got green. What do you think? Gold or green? Let's have a look. A bit of both. Blue. And if anybody can hear my dog snoring, I do apologise. Always when I come into my craft room, they always come in with me and then start snoring. So yeah, I've coloured these, putting these different colours on, because obviously we've got a green and a blue anyway. It was just a bit different, I think. What do you all think? And what else should we have? Should we put some